Hey everyone, this is Finance Course Guru. I want to go over today present value of a lump sum. This is one of the fundamental topics in the time value of money conversation and theory, and it's very basic, but it's the basis of many more complicated financial formulas, which we'll talk about. So I'll be very quick with this, show you how to do it in Excel. The formula makes the math very easy for us. A lot of graduate and undergraduate courses pose these problems as how much do I need now? Or how much must I invest today? You'll see those types of wordings going into a present value problem. So let's just do a quick example to make this easy for us. You can see I'm using the same spreadsheet that I have in many of these videos. So let's assume that we want to buy a car 5 years from now. And we want to buy a car for $15,000. And our question is, how much must we invest today at a 5% return for 5 years to buy a $15,000 car at that time? So let's just take a quick look at the future value then is what we're going to have to pay for the car, right? We don't know we do know the future value. We're looking for the present value. So that future value we're searching for is $15,000. We've already decided we're going to earn about 5% per period. And in this case, we're going to be around for 5 years or 5 periods. That tells us that if we want to spend $15,000 on a car 5 years from now, and we can earn 5% interest on our investment, or 5% compounding annualized interest on our investment for each of those 5 years, we must invest today $11,752.89. So that's our present value, right? So the present value of a lump sum to be withdrawn or needed at some point in time in the future. So the nice thing about this formula, which you can see in my formula bar, is you can change basically different scenarios. If we want to buy a $17,000 car and the deal looked the same, we would have to deposit $13,000 and some change if we wanted to buy a $20,000 car. But we thought maybe there's a chance that we could earn 7% interest. And really, we've got a little bit of cash sitting around, but we think we could wait 7 years to buy our car. We would only have to deposit $12,454.99 to have that $20,000 ready to go for us at the end of the 7th year, given a 7% rate. So I hope this is helpful. Again, present value of a lump sum. One quick thing that I'll say, let's assume that we had 8% for 8 years, searching for this $20,000 at the end of the 8th year. This assumes yearly compounding. So if you look, my compounding period would be 1 year, so 8 years here, and the APR is 8%, so it stays the full 8%. Let's assume we could get this same type savings account or investment for semi-annual compounding. In that case, we would actually have 4% per compounding period for 16 periods. Still 8 years, but it's going to compound 16 times at 4% versus 8 times at 8%. You can see how that changes. The more compounding periods we have, the lower our present value or the amount we have to deposit today to earn the $20,000 or have the $20,000 be ready for us at the end of 8 years in the future at 8% APR, compounding semi-annually. That's 4% per period or every 6 months over 16 periods. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Thanks.